Well, you're looking live at Impact Field here in Chicago, and Dan Vaughn with you on a little pregame edition of Monarchs Live. Not the best camera work there, but I can pull it back to me. There we go. Not high tech, but it's what we sometimes got to do it that way. Hello, welcome, and got a little rest. We arrived, about 7 till 7 this morning, 7 something. It was early. It was so early. All the flight crews that were heading out were already, on their way out, and they were everybody grabbing coffee, checking out. All the travelers were checking out. Here comes a busload of ball players and a broadcaster and a bus driver and the field staff. We come rolling on through as they're all trying to get out. We're getting in at the sunup. But anyway, we made it, and we didn't have a lunchtime show. I do apologize, but just had to get a little bit of shut-eye there. But ready to go. Ready to go tonight from Chicago. Should be a fun series. A couple teams trending in the right direction. I mean, Chicago finds himself in first place, even with Milwaukee in the north. Monarchs, of course, 10.5 games clear of Lincoln in the south, and with the best record in the association. So really, it's 2 first-place teams. When we left on the trip, we weren't sure that'd be the case. We weren't even talking about that, but Lincoln taking care of business there in Milwaukee, and the Monarchs doing what the Monarchs did, taking 3 or 4 from Sioux City. And, by the way, Chicago taking care of Winnipeg, and we arrive at this point on Friday at Arrivals at Terminal 3 here at T1, whatever they call it here at O'Hare Airport. Literally, we were right at the airport, the ballpark airport, whatever, right here. And it's you'll hear them fly over us, and both departures. They're departing to the city today, so they're heading. Basically, they're heading on an east departure, which means they take off and go over us back toward downtown Chicago and spin around the lake and depart wherever they're going, east, west, whatever. Not that you guys care, but anyway, let's check the standings of the association as we come away from the broadcast booth. I'm a little bit off kilter here. Maybe I should slide around there. There we go. Go Monarchs, Sean. Go Monarchs. Amen to that, my friend. Amen to that. And let me just make sure we're hearing me here, as I didn't even pull that up. Hadn't got the microphone hooked up yet, but we will hear from the booth cam in a few minutes. Let's pull this up, and let's just make sure we're rocking and rolling on Monarchs Live, the pregame show edition. And it is a pregame show edition. They got a cool band, a groovy band playing right now, and I told the guys they're warming up earlier. The pitchers said, "I got you a band." So I got them a band playing to warm them up out there just beyond the right field wall, or actually beyond right by the right field wall, and out there kind of close to the Monarchs bullpen out there. Again, all righty. Yep, see everybody. All right, let's roll the highlights from last night, and then we'll get the standings. How about it? It was a good one. 16-3, I would say that's a good one, right? I mean, it was a good night. Let's roll the highlights from last night. The good news highlights, a little blurry-eyed when doing this morning, so bear with me. Let's go Monarchs. What's it say here? Corey says, kick some butt. Corey, amen. I love that. I love your enthusiasm, my friend. Here we go. Last night in Sioux City, I could have put more highlights up, but we ran out of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Liner to left side, base hit past the diving Sermo. Here comes one run. Almeida will round third. He will score, and Bill Selby will wave Burks around. Here's a relay throw coming up. It will not matter. It's up the line. It's 3-0 Kansas City. Kindred's went out toward left center field. That could split the outfielders, and it will. It'll bounce off the wall. Racing into second is Kindred. Gillespie's being waved around. Here's a relay throw coming home. He will slide in. He is in there. Here's the pitch. A little looper right side, out toward right. That'll drop for a base hit. Here comes one run. Rounding is Willis, and they'll just hold on to it, does Michael Lang. Single RBIs. It's 6-2 Kansas City. 5 2-out RBIs, the Monarchs. Grosjean hits one out toward right center field. That's going to split the outfielders. That'll bounce and roll. Cut up by Michael Lang out there. Rounding is one. Here comes another. Throw from right field. Way up the line. Liner to right side. Base hit. That'll score a run as Will Kinger, as it's bobbled to right by Michael Lang. Runners will not advance, though, but the run does come home from third. 1-1. Liner right side. Base hit down the line. Rounding third, coming home. And racing for third is Kindred. RBI single down the line for Alexis Almeida. And it's 10-3 Kansas City. 2-1. Looped out to her left. Come on. Yep, it will sit down. Coming home as a run. It'll be 11-3. Pitch to Grosjean. Line to center. That will be a base hit. Run will come home. It's 12-3. Here's one high out toward right field. Drifting back at the track, at the wall. This ball is going to be gone. See you later. 2-run home run for Connor Willis. He's gone yard twice in the series. And Kansas City has their 117th home run. See you later. It's 14-3 Monarchs. And for Willis, home run number 15, RBIs 53 and 54.
As I play the instruments there. There you go. Last night, it could have had more. Unfortunately for the folks in Sioux City, they had an outage of their internet late. So I didn't get some of the last couple of the last plays, and also didn't get the final out. So I didn't have any more room. Pull the curtain back. Those videos are about 2 minutes and 20 seconds because that's the limit of a video for Twitter. So I try to keep them 2:20 or less, start to stop. And you'd like them, minute and a half, but you can't help when your team scores all those runs. 22 hits last night for the Monarchs. Let's see here. Anthony says, can't wait for them to come home. It's going to be a great homestand all the way, Monarchs. I'm with you, my friend. With you, mate, all the way. Speaking of coming home, that'll be Tuesday night. Sioux City comes to town on their way down south to Cleveland, and that'll be a 7 o'clock ball game Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday against the Explorers for the weekend against Milwaukee. Could be a postseason preview. Maybe, maybe not. This could be a postseason preview. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. And who the Monarchs would play in the first round all depends on how the Monarchs finish. A, finish strong. You're going to finish the number one. B, Lincoln, Sioux City, and Cleburne. Actually, Cleburne, Lincoln, and Sioux City. So I'll bring this up for you right now. They all are separated by the game, the game and a half. Up north, Milwaukee and Chicago. This is yesterday, by the way. Let me bring this down. That's not good. Let's try it again. Let's bring in today's. I did already put today's up because there we go. Standings the 13th. There we go. Producing on the fly here. By the way, the visor look good? Trying here. Trying, as my mate Paul Morgan would say. There you go. 47-30 up top, Milwaukee and Chicago. There you go. Half a game and a half back for Fargo, 8 back for Winnie. Crucial 2-game losing for them. They really did win a series here. They didn't. And now they're 7.5 back in the third place playing game. King County 10 back, 16.5 for Gary. Looks like for Gary and King County, it's next year. Kansas City, 10.5 games clear. Monarchs with the lead over Lincoln right there. Salty has won 3 in a row, 7 of 10, beating Milwaukee. Cleveland 11, 13 for Sioux City, 24.5 back for Sioux Falls. Houston 40 back as the Monarchs sit comfortably. Sorry about that. Looks good. Thank you very much, Anthony. Feeling good. He's talking about this look I'm throwing down today. I'm liking this visor. I like the KC block, but I like the script one too, because sometimes the KC block, it's a little small. The red one, I've worn it a couple times. It looks good. The KC block, it's a little smaller. This one, you know who you're with. Just kind of what around there. Anyway, try it. Go Monarchs, Chris. See you too, bud. Let's see here. And how about the lineup card tonight? First off, your Providence Medical Center Health Report update. Will Kinger was hit last night. I've talked to him a couple times. We've all talked to him as a team today. He's fine. He kind of stiffened up a little bit. They were up in the ball game. He came back, had an RBI after being hit the next bat. They took him out. But Kinger appears to be okay. We were able to watch the Yankees-White Sox game. I saw the replay, Chris. Saw the replay, and on further review, the ballpark dimensions were not as bad as I thought. I thought it was pretty cool. We drove through that way last night. We were just south of there by about a click, going down 20, going Dyersville is just north of 20, between Dubuque and Cedar Falls / Waterloo. Kind of a triangle up there in that part of Iowa. We were right through there. I got to tell you, there's quite a bit of traffic that way last night coming across the river. We crossed over there just south of Dubuque and crossing into Illinois. Quite a bit of traffic crossing back over. and a lot more than I thought we'd see at 20. And Casey even commenting on that as well. But yeah, I did see the highlights. Of course, we were playing and I saw the tail end of it. But yeah, really cool stuff. But they're off today. That series resumes at the South Side tomorrow. The White Sox and the Yankees there. But they played there last night in Dyersville, the Field of Dreams. And we'll probably chat about that in the broadcast tonight. We'll chat about a lot of things in the broadcast tonight. I've got Monarchs 101 with DV. To tell you about William Bell Sr., I told you about him before, but I dove in more of his numbers. All I can say is wow. On this date of Monarchs history, we'll also touch on that tonight in the broadcast as well. It's a Monarchs a win on this date in Monarchs history. And we'll also have Joe Capietri as top steppers on tonight, brought to you by your Midwest Ford dealers around the association and your Coors Light flashback moment, which is your on this date. That'll be all tonight on the broadcast. At 6:30-ish, we roll the music at 6:30. We probably start talking about 6:35, a pregame show from here at Rosemont at Impact Field. But let's see here. Craig says, go Monarchs. Amen, my friend. Amen, my friend. Go Monarchs as well. Team feeling pretty good. All-night rides are a lot easier when you have wins like last night, a series win. And basically, the message of the team last night for Joe getting off the bus, we got in Sioux City or the ballpark was, let's go win a series. They did that. Nick Traviosa was great last night. The bullpen, Elroy Abina was good last night. Also late in the ballgame, the Monarchs got Delbert Siri up. He pitched the inning. They were solid. The offense did what the offense did, 22 hits, pretty solid stuff. And the offense tonight will look like this. Morgan McCullough back on the card tonight, although he had a part of the off night last night. He was back in the lineup card late. He'll lead off at short. Ryan Grotjohn bats second. Grotjohn's in center field tonight. His second start in the road trip in center field. Darnell Swinney bats third. Swinney at second base. It'll be Gabby Guerrero. Gabby's in right field, your cleanup hitter. Casey Gillespie batting in the 5 spot. He's at first base. Emmanuel Isabel, your DH, batting 6th. RBI on the ball game last night. Colin Willis batting 7th. Willis with the 2 home run series there in Sioux City. He'll bat 7th in left field. Will Kendrew back at 3rd. He bats 8th. He's on a current 18-game inning streak. Daniel Wassinger will catch. He'll bat 9th for Kansas City with Justin Donatella on the bump for the Monarchs. It'll be Morgan McCullough, Ryan Grotjohn, Darnell Swinney, Gabby Guerrero, Casey Gillespie, Emmanuel Isabel, Colin Willis, Will Kinger, and Daniel Wassinger tonight with Justin Donatella going for Kansas City Monarchs. And this dog club, Chicago coming in 47-30, Kansas City 53-25. That's tonight's lineup card. One more question here. Let's see what we got here on Monarchs Live. Beat the dog tonight. There you go. Thanks, Frank. I'm all with you. We want Frank. With that, we're going to shut this thing down and get ready for a broadcast. The reminder of the broadcast, top of the next hour, aabaseball.tv. Our friend Sam Brief next door. He'll have you covered on the broadcast from a video perspective. And you want to get the video perspective, it's right there. aabaseball.tv. aabaseball.tv is where to go. If you want the Monarchs show, that'll be right here in the Monarchs Broadcast Network. That'll come your way at 6:35 when we start talking, 6:30. Monarchs Broadcast Network on MixLR. And this reminder for you, there we go. There we go, MixLR right there. And I'll even give you the link. Love to have you join us on our interactive broadcast tonight. And if you're wanting to hear us and watch the video, you can do that. You can just put 2 browsers together, mute one, turn them up. Folks here in Chicago do that on me. They mute me. Well, mute them, I guess. But no, Sam does a great job. All the broadcasters in our league do phenomenal work. So you're not going to miss anything quality-wise from them. You just won't get the pregame or the postgame things, our little notes that we talk about that are very Monarch-centric as we celebrate Reign Reborn and your Kansas City Monarchs here in Chicago. Here's the link. I'll put it up in the chat for you right now, and you can broadcast link right there. And it also you can it'll let you know when we come on the air. So we're up. There we go. I think right there. Try to get there. We go. So there it is for you right there. All right, Monarchs and the Dogs coming up tonight here from Chicago. First of a 3-game series tonight, tomorrow, and then on Sunday late afternoon here from Impact Field. Go Monarchs, as Frank and everybody else said. Frank and Greg and Chris and everybody, Anthony, everybody's saying go Monarchs. I say go Monarchs. I'll see you on the broadcast tonight, everybody. One more time, go Monarchs.